If you actually listen to the voice of Dr. King, that call to us is in the sound of his voice.
But I must say tonight that I know that justice is indivisible. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
It's like alarm is being sounded in the sound of his voice. Have you noticed the sound of his voice?
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will.
I met Dr. King when I was a young person in college. Not that I'm old now, you see, but I'm just well seasoned. And I now understand why the torch that was burning even before Dr. King received his part of that. You know, there are sparks that come from that torch. And it's a call of life that we have. We are responsible for what's happening in our lives, what's happening around our lives, and what's going to happen with our children. And what are we going to do about it? That's where it belongs, right there among all the leaders. And because he's there of our culture, that means I'm standing there. I am within that stature with all of the struggles and things that Dr. King went through to warrant qualifying to be listed, be there among those great leaders already. It has been earned from blood, sweat, and tears, starting from the ancestors down to even children that haven't been born yet of our culture. All of us are embedded into his stature, and we're standing there in that stature right along with Dr. King and the rest of them, because our children are going to be leaders if we train them correctly. And they're going to be recognized and honored just like the great men that are already there and Dr. King. It's time that it was made possible. And to live in a time where we are seeing that happen for the first time. I'm so excited I can't hardly sit here. As a teacher, I believe, first of all, we need to wake up to what is happening in us. We need to actually study and prepare ourselves. First, know what you are about. Because, if you know what you're about and know what you've gone through, you won't allow it to happen to any classroom child. And you know that it has to be taught, because the children don't know. And if you don't know about yourself or about what you need to impart into that child, you can't teach it. And so what do? You make an excuse. You start whining and you start complaining about, I can't find any material. I don't know what to do. Instead of putting forth the effort yourself, you shouldn't have to wait till there's a seminar or there is a workshop to mandate that you go to it so that you can prepare those children's mind. You should already have started, whatever the curriculum is asking you to do, already have gotten yourself prepared before the year starts. Your classroom should be set up with all kinds of mechanisms, all kinds of visual aids from every aspect, from all the cultures, because you're going to have more than one culture in your classroom these days. And you need to show evidence. First, make your classroom such with an inviting atmosphere. The climate of your classroom should be such that the children will want to run into your classroom.